So you see, I'm wearing a crown. It's the crown from my 40th birthday. That was 2 years ago, because I'm going to be 42 years old this year, believe it or not. Anyway, excuse the poor lighting. It's evening, and I don't feel like turning my overhead light on. So, I have had 2 nurses confirm to me that there are only false negatives, no false positives. So if that's the case, I do have COVID. I have COVID-19. I never thought I would say that. I never thought I would get it, because I've always been so careful. But I already explained how I came down with it in my video where I did my test, so I'm not going to go all the way through it again. But I will kind of take stock of what I'm feeling at this moment, because I've already been through the really hard part of it, I think. You know, unless I got another dose of it from John on Sunday, when we had a little chat across the piano. If I managed to breathe anything in, you know, I might have another go of it. I don't know. Might have another round without a fancy dance number at the end. Oh my god, that's a reference to a movie. Anyway, stars Mads Mikkelsen. Anyway, I should say his name correctly. Mads Mikkelsen. Anyway, yeah. I watch Hannibal. What are you talking about? Ugh. Yeah. I am Hanagram trash, okay? I love Hanagram. I ship it. Anyway, this is about COVID, not my shipping stuff. So, Sunday I first had the sore throat. My oropharynx area. So, like, the top of my soft palate, you know, behind my uvula, that was sore. It was weird. It was a weird sore throat because it didn't hurt to swallow. But because I was getting my period, I took Tylenol and ibuprofen. And so if I had any fever at any point between Sunday and Tuesday, it was completely masked by the medicine I was taking to control cramps. So, you know, the timing of it to arrive at the same day as my period, just this sneaky little bastard of a virus, okay? Sneaky little bastard. Alright? At least it's not like ransomware, or is it? Because I'm thinking of online, but anyway, crypto ransomware and all that stuff. But anyway, so as of right now, my chest is only tight occasionally. You know, it feels raw occasionally, like I've breathed in a lot of like wood smoke, or like some kind of chemical that upset my airway. You know, that's how I feel in my throat, my nose, and my chest area, kind of in my trachea area. It feels like my trachea is just kind of been scraped raw. It's really weird. You know, I get that sensation when I have like bronchitis or something, but there's like no phlegm coming up. It's just when I talk for a long period, like right now, it gets irritated. And I kind of feel raw in my sinus areas. So like underneath my eyes, you know, my cheeks, and above my eyebrows and behind my eyes, I feel a bit raw. You know, like it's a sinus headache, but not quite the same as a sinus infection headache. It's a really weird kind of a pain, because it's like it's a signal of one thing, but it's not that thing. So it's almost like my sinuses are heavy. You know, like they're swollen up and heavy, but my breathing is not impeded at all. I can take a deep breath just fine. Because, like, that was a singing breath, which you just open your throat and you relax and you just let the air go in. You're not pulling the air, it just goes in, you know, like. And I have no problem with my lung capacity that I know of. When I was singing on Sunday, I had no problem with my lung capacity at all. I mean, we were singing some pretty hard music that needs a lot of lung capacity, and I noticed no problem there. And that's when I was becoming symptomatic. But I've never had a feeling like I was suffocating. I've never had air hunger. You know, but just the sinus pain and the throat irritation is really the most irritating thing, and the occasional coughing. You know, I coughed in my other video, and you could hear there's the wheezy one and the not so wheezy one. The wheezy one kind of whistles, and the not wheezy one doesn't. but that one wheezed. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but it did wheeze. I could hear it. You know, it sounds like in the middle of the cough. It's really a gross sound. But anyway, I don't have any trouble breathing. You know, my nose is a little bit plugged up, but I think that's because I have my air conditioner on and that dries out the air. Because it's really humid and I'm still on my period. So like I'm on day 4. Let's see, Saturday, let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I'm on day 4. So the hormones are settling down and I don't feel so, and I'm not having cramps right now. So, so I can really take stock of how I feel, and I don't feel 100%, but I don't feel sick. I just feel more like I've just come out of a cold. Now, if I still got another dose of COVID from John, I may just start over again. I don't know what's going to happen, but it is what it is. I'm just kind of annoyed at the timing. I wish I could have waited 2 more freaking weeks, because these are the last 2 weeks of church or choir. And, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to, instead of testing Friday, I'm going to do another COVID test next Wednesday to see what the results are, because by then, I think I'll be finished being sick with it, whatever it is. You know, if I still feel weird in my chest and stuff, you know, I'm going to assume I'm still sick. But if I don't, you know, I'm going to test again and see what happens. But if I still feel sick, I'll wait another week and give it the full 2 weeks. But going from the Sunday when I got sick, that's going to be already past 10 days, or exactly 10 days, I don't know. But, you know, I don't feel like death at all. I just feel about as normal as I do when I'm coming out of my period, although my chest is starting to hurt from talking so much. And that's irritating. Yeah, my nose is a little stuffed up, but I think it's the dry air, because my nasal passages are dry, and my nose runs when it gets dry. So I don't think that's virus. That's just dry air. But my throat is very much saying virus. Can you hear my voice changing? I need to take a drink. That's phlegm. That's phlegm in my throat. Okay. Yeah, my voice is still cracking. My God. But I don't feel any different. I don't feel that different. So, I don't know, but I'm crowned. Yay. Not. So not yay. So I'm kind of having a coughing fit. I thought I'd try to catch it, but I think I might be on the end of it, so I don't know. But I just tried to sing to see, but the stuff in my throat is just... Yeah. It was really bad a minute ago, and I just said, hey, I feel okay, and I don't feel so bad, and then I see how my voice is doing that? It's like I've got snot stuck to the side of my throat somewhere, and it just... And then I get a burning feeling, and then I start coughing, and it's just the most irritating thing, and my throat spasms, so my voice cuts out, and like it's doing right now. I sound like a frog. Ribbit, ribbit. So, I'm gonna test my breathing to see if it's still okay. Yeah, nose is a tiny bit stuffy, but I just put nose spray in because it was bugging me, so I'm gonna breathe through my mouth and see if there's any difference. Nope. No difficulty breathing at all. Just the cough. But yeah, COVID cough. Sexy. Okay, so I think I know what's triggering my cough is talking, trying to sing, because I was testing my singing voice. And number 3, the air conditioner dries the air out. My airway's already irritated. That's why I'm having the COVID cough right now. So, yeah, I've been starting to do that off and on, but it's way too humid. So, I wish the phlegm would get out of my throat. There. It actually moved. It just moved. Thank God. Finally. I can actually talk. Holy cow. I'm probably going to start croaking again in a minute, but, yeah, there it is. There's a frog. He's back. Who let Slippy Toad into my throat? Tell Fox McCloud to come get his guy. Really. Fox, come get this guy off me! Anyway, if I'm still doing this Saturday and Sunday, I'm not gonna go to church or anywhere. But if I'm not doing this, I may go just with a lot of extra masking. But we'll have to see. If I'm going to be in direct air conditioning, I'm going to be in trouble. But ugh. This is what I was doing yesterday, and I thought I was doing better, and now all of a sudden it's back. Like, seriously, my body is out to piss me off. But other than that, I don't feel bad. You know, I've got a headache from coughing. But anyway, gracious Spirit, dwell with me, I would gracious be. Help me know thy truth to see, I would be like thee. That's what I was supposed to be singing on Sunday.